Hello students, how are you all? Hope all are doing best. So in the previous session we have discussed about the different characteristics of light. So today we are going to discuss first of all what is light and from what concept the light have been came from us and what are the different types of objects we have based upon the light. That's all we will discuss today. Before that, once again, I request you all, you please subscribe our channel Masters Eduera and share the videos to your friends, to your neighbors, which may be helpful for them, and also give your valuable comments so we can improve much more better to the students so that they may have gained something. Okay, so as we already discussed yesterday, what is light? Simply we can say that light is a form of energy. What is light? Light is a form of energy. So we know that energy cannot be seen, cannot be touched. We cannot see the energy. See, can you see the light? Anybody can see the light? So some people will say, yes, we can see the light. Then I'll ask the question, come on, show me the light. Where you can see the light? They will say, sir, there is a bulb. So when I on the switch, see there, I can see the light. But that is not the light. That is a bulb. You are seeing the bulb. You are not seeing the light. What is happening there? When you on the switch, so the energy, light energy is emitting from that bulb. Light energy is emitting from that bulb. So you are only seeing the bulb, but you are not seeing the light. Because of that energy, because of that light energy, you can able to see whatever the objects which are around us, which are present around us. So those all objects can be seen only because of that light energy. See how, for example, I can see the board. I can able to see the board. So how can I be able to see the board? Simple. When I switch on the light, so from the bulb, the light energy is emitted out, and when that light energy is emitted out, that energy will falls on this board, whiteboard, and this whiteboard is an object which reflects the light. So what it is doing, it is reflecting the light onto my eye. So light energy from the bulb is coming and it is getting incident on the whiteboard, and whiteboard is an object which reflects the light. So it is reflecting that light energy, and that reflected energy is entering into my eye, and the image of this board, the image of this whiteboard is formed on my retina, so that I can able to see the board. If I switch off the light, so totally it will be dark. Can I able to see the whiteboard? No, I can't able to see. Means here, see here, you just keep concentration on my words. Why? Because here see, you are able to see the bulb, not the light. You are able to see the board, but not the reflected light. You can able to see the wall, but not the reflected light. So means here, light cannot be seen by anybody. Light cannot be seen. It is unable to see the light. Only you can able to see the objects because of that light energy. Because of that light energy, whatever the light energy that is incident on such objects which can reflect the light, so you can see that objects clearly. So this you have to be remind very well. Why? Because don't say that if anybody asks you, can you able to see the light? Yes, I can see the light. See, I can see the light in the bulb. So don't say like that. So nobody can able to see the light. Why? Because light is an energy. Energy can only felt. Energy can only be felt. If you take the heat energy, for example, if you take hot water, boiling water, so if you pour that boiling water on a bucket and if you keep your finger in that hot water, you can feel the heat energy, but you cannot see the heat energy. You can feel the heat energy. If you take some water from the refrigerator, from deep freeze, and if you keep your finger in that water, you can feel coolness. Means here in these two options, in the first option, so the heat energy is more, so you feel hot, you feel hot. In the second, the heat energy is less, so you feel cold. So means hotness or coldness, this is nothing but heat energy. So you are feeling the heat energy, you are feeling the light energy, you are feeling the sound energy. So energies cannot be seen, only energies can be felt. This you have to be remind carefully. So here based upon this light in other words we can also call it as optics. Optics is nothing but the study of light and its characteristics is called as optics. The study of light and its characteristics, that is called as light. So today we will see what are the optical objects we have. Optical objects. How many types of optical objects we have and what are they and how they have been classified, and we will see one or two examples further. So here totally we have three types of optical objects. They are number one, transparent objects, and number two, translucent objects, and number three, opaque objects. Transparent objects, translucent objects, opaque objects. So what is the meaning of transparent? Transparent, so when some friends can meet at a point, so when they are talking with each other, they must be transparent with each other. If they are friends, if they are real friends, they must be transparent. If the husband and wife, if they are good couple, they must be transparent to each other. If they are a good couple, and in front of daughter and the parents, or son and the parents, there must be transparency. Transparent means crystal clear. Crystal clear means here whatever, for example, if you take the specs, so the specs will have the lens based upon the problem of our sight. So they may use convex lens or concave lens. So if you take this lens, so in front of me there is a wall. There is a wall in front of me. So here, how can I able to see? See, I kept the specs like this. In front of in between my eye and the wall, there is something. What is that something? Lens. So this lens acts as a transparent object. So how we can say that this lens acts as a transparent object? Simple. So here what is happening? Same as I explained you earlier. So the light energy from the bulb will falls on the wall. So wall is an object which reflects the light. I will say the name in the second one here. So wall is an object which reflects the light. So light energy coming from the bulb will incident on the wall. It is a reflecting object. So that light energy is reflected back onto this lens. And this lens, as I said you, that it is a transparent. Transparent means which allows the light to pass through it. Which allows the light energy to pass through it. So this lens, what it will do, whatever the light energy that is coming from that wall, that light energy will be traveled from here to here, from this side to this side, and from this side it enters into my eye and it forms an image on the retina so that I can able to see the wall. For example, the same light energy is coming from the bulb and it is incident on the wall and it is coming onto my eye. Instead of these spectacles, I kept my hand like this. Can I able to see the wall? No, I cannot able to see. Why? Why? Because here whatever the hand I am using, this hand doesn't allow the light energy to pass from this side to this side. Means our hand is not a transparent object. It is not a transparent object. Transparent object means it must allow the light rays from one side to another side. So these lenses are allowing the light rays from one side to another side. So these light rays are considered as transparent objects. So the best examples are lens, air. Air is also a transparent one. Why? Because from the sun, the light rays are coming onto the earth and through the surface of the earth, it is entering onto our homes or onto our roads, onto our vehicles. So from the surface of the earth, it is coming onto the place where we are living. So air is also transparent objects. Lens are the transparent objects. So you can take another example. For example, you are sitting in a bus. You are sitting in a bus. So when even the glasses of the bus are closed, you can able to see what is there outside the bus. So how can you able to see? Because that glass is acting as a transparent one, so that you can able to see outside whatever we have by sitting inside the bus. So these are some of the examples of transparent objects. And second thing is translucent. What is the meaning of translucent? Translucent object means the objects which allows the partial light. It doesn't allow the whole light. These lenses are allowing the whole light energy to pass through it. But translucent objects, they doesn't allow the whole light to pass through it. A partial amount of light is passed. A partial amount. So due to that partial amount of light passing through the translucent objects, whatever the image you are seeing, that image will be a blurred image. Blurred image means which cannot be seen clearly. Blurred image means which cannot see it clearly. So now this is a transparent. I can see the wall clearly because it is a transparent one. But instead of this, if I use oil paper, if I use X-ray sheet, so I can't able to see the wall clearly. A blurred image of the wall can be seen because these X-ray sheet are these oil paper. And also if you sit inside the AC coach in the train, AC coach. So when you are inside the train and when you want to see outside the objects, when you keep your face nearer to that mirror, you can see but not clearly. Because this all comes under translucent. Translucent means the object which allows the partial light to pass through them are called as translucent objects. Oil paper, I said you the examples, oil paper, X-ray sheet, and some of the glass windows of AC coaches of the train, and some of the glass windows of AC buses. So these all comes under translucent objects. And next one is the final one, opaque. Opaque object means the object which doesn't allow the light to pass through it. Instead of allowing the light to pass through it, it reflects the light. Due to this reflecting property of these opaque objects, you can't able to see the objects which are in front of you. As I said you, that is my hand. I kept my hand instead of the lens. So I can't able to see what is in front of me. Keep your hand like this and walk on the road. Walk on the road, in a busy road. What happens? Simply you will have a ditch with a bus or with a bike or with any other vehicle. Why? Why? Because you can't able to see whatever you have in front of you. Why? Because this hand is an opaque object. Light energy is coming from the bulb and it is getting incident on the wall. Wall is a reflecting surface. Reflecting surface means opaque object. So from there the light rays are reflecting back onto your hand. Your hand is also a reflecting surface, means opaque object. This will also reflects back the light. So you can't able to see the objects. No image is formed on the retina. So these are the three different optical objects or optical substances we have. One is transparent, which allows the whole light to pass through it so that you can able to see the image clearly. Second one is translucent objects, which allows the partial light to pass through it so that you can able to see the blurred images. Third one is opaque object, which cannot allow the light to pass through it and you can't able to see the objects clearly. So this is our session, and whatever the doubts you have, you please write in the comment section. I'll give the reply for it. And once again I request you all, subscribe the channel so that you may able to get a very good videos which can be helpful for your studies, and share for your friends so that they may also get help in their studies, and comment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day again. Bye bye.